Namaste. Welcome to Mat Yoga Flow for Flexibility. Today I'm going to take you through full body from head to toe flexibility based yoga flow, including some mobility work as well. This is a great practice for all levels, so if things are getting a little too much from where you are today, step back please and be patient. If you can take it a little bit to the next level today, this could be a great practice for you to enhance your flexibility. Let's begin our practice starting in Balasana, child pose. Come down onto your knees with your legs slight apart. Let's bring your big toes touch together. Curling yourself forward as you melting your body close to the mat. Keep on sending your hips to your heels as you relax your spine, head and neck down. Begin to relaxing your body is really an important tip to gain more flexibility. Instead of keep moving and stretching deep, just bringing welcoming relaxation into your body, mind, and your breath. Stay in child pose about 3 breaths. One last take deep full breath in through your nose. Open mouth, sigh, empty all your breath out. Let's open your pink fingers and palms as wide as you could and squeeze tight as much as you could. Open, squeeze, 3, 2, and 1. As you open your palms and fingers wide open, let's coming forward to tabletop position. Tuck your toes under. Let's bring your inner thighs and knees and heels together touch. Gently push your hips to your heels. As you slightly pulse it out your hips forward and back, feel your feet and your toes stretching gently. 3, 2, and 1. As you slightly push your hips further to your heels, begin to walking your hands toward your legs. If you're feeling enough stretch on your feet and your toes, you can lean forward like this, or if you can take it a little bit more, hands on top of your thighs. If you can give a little more weight on your feet, you can even lean back or sit up straight tall. Now stay here, 2 breaths. Soften your shoulders, 1 more. Beautiful. Let's walking yourself forward back to table, pressing your feet down this time. Come onto your fists, pressing your knuckles. Make sure tops of your hands facing toward to the side. Shoulders in line with your feet, and we go through cow spine stretch. Drop your belly, push your chest and chin slightly forward and up. Exhalation, pressing your fists as well as your feet and your shins, rounding your spine to cat spine. Opening up to your back of your lungs and your spine. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. Adding 1 more. Inhale, full belly stretch. Exhale to cat. Beautiful. Let's come back to neutral spine, planting your palms down and rocking side to side. And let's go through big circle, 1 direction. Very nice. Let's reverse. Beautiful. Come back to table. Tuck your toes. Make your way to downward facing dog. Keep your spine elongating instead of too much stretching to the back of your legs. So softening your knees, extending your arms and your spine. If you have more space, pressing your heels down and get your legs straight. Stay another breath. Very good. Open your legs about mid distance apart in downward facing dog and move your hips slightly side to side. Very nice. Bend your knees a little bit deeply and walking your hands towards your legs. Head and neck fully heavy, upper body melting over your legs. Holding onto your elbows and let's gently ragdoll, rocking your upper body side to side. Stay another breath. As your upper body toward to the right side, goes toward to the right side, releasing your hands and catching your right ankle. Or you can holding onto the back of your right knee. Let's switch, holding onto your left leg and relaxing your head and neck toward to the left leg. Beautiful. Bring your torso toward to the center, pressing through your feet. Let's roll your spine up to standing. Arms circle up over your head, interlacing your fingers tight and turn your palms up toward to the sky. Take one big full breath in. As you exhale, pressing your right foot firmly and lower to the left side. Inhale, pressing your right foot and come up. Exhale, lower to the right side and pressing through your left foot. Very nice. Coming back to the center, feeling your belly stretch, chest lift and gazing up. And see if your arms coming alongside your face, a little bit closer. And release your fingers, swan dive. Halfway flat back, fingertips remain down to the ground, or if you need to, bring your hands on top of your thighs, so remain your back nice and flat. Exhale, fold forward. Gazing forward, let's walking forward back to downward facing dog. Checking in your second downward facing dog of today's practice. Bring your legs a little bit close toward each other. And now begin to working on the back of your legs, bending one leg at a time. Right knee deeply bent and left leg straight as much as you could. Left knee deeply bent and right leg straighter. Continue. Very nice. Extending right leg goes up toward to the sky. As you're reaching your right leg up, don't just focusing on your right leg going up, but instead keep pressing through your bottom leg, grounding down. So feel these opposite forces when you're stretching. Exhalation, let's bring the knee to your chest and step your right foot all the way forward in between your arms. Fingers in line with your right toes and push your belly, chest and gazing forward. Stay here in runner's lunge and rocking slightly forward and back. Beautiful. As you're rocking forward, let's lower your back knee down, pressing through your back foot. So imagine you're still pointing your back foot and pressing. Root to rise, reaching your arms up over your head, low lunge. Catch your left arm, lifting up higher. Breathe in first. As you exhale, keep pressing through your right foot and we slightly lower down toward the right side. Keep your belly button, breastbone, and face gazing straight ahead. Stay 2 breaths. Beautiful. Let's slowly coming back to the center, releasing your arms and gazing up, slight back bend. Exhale, lower your hands down. Make your way to half split. Send your hips back as far as you could without sinking down to the left heel. So don't bend your back knee and sit down like this. Keep your back knee in line with your hip and imagine your right hip goes back and your spine is going forward. Again, remember those two opposite forces stretch. So don't just pay attention to your hamstrings, but feel the connection all the way to the crown of your head. Let's make twice more like this. Inhale, rebend your front knee deeply, low lunge. Exhale, hips back, half split. One last round. Inhale, rebend. Exhale, hips back. From in your half split, open your arms a little bit wider. And sinking closer toward your right leg. Breathe in first. As you exhale, swing your left hand cross over to your right leg. Can you feel deep stretch through your side body, connecting deep into your psoas and QL? Relaxing your head and neck in between your arms. Stay, be patient and breathe. One more breath. Beautiful. Swing your left hand back to the center. Let's rebend your front knee. Tuck your back toes, lifting up to your back knee. Turning both feet parallel to the side, walk your hands toward the middle. Check your big toes in line with your heels and make sure your feet are in line together. Halfway flat back, inhale. Plant the palms, push the mat, fold forward. If your fingertips or palms are not touching the ground, bend your knees just a little bit so you're not rounding your back, but lengthen and relaxing down at the same time. Beautiful. One more. Inhale to flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Hands on your hips, engage your thigh muscles, gazing slightly forward, using flat back to come all the way, straight line up. Bring your feet just a little bit closer, arms out to T-shape. Keep your spine long, take full breath in. Exhale, turn your right foot to the outer side, pivot into your hips, lower your bottom hand down, lifting up to your upper hand up toward to the sky. Triangle A, stay 2 breaths. One more breath. Bring your upper hand down to your hip and gazing down to the bottom leg. Bend your front knee deep and heel toe, walk your back foot a little bit further, please. Bring your right hand inside of your right leg and do your best to turn your chest and gazing up toward the sky. If this feels pretty good with your flexibility, extending left hand goes back up and you may internally rotating your upper shoulder and make your way to half bind pose. If you have more space, your bottom hand goes inside, underneath your hamstring, and hook your fingers from behind. Common mistake is leaning forward like this to make the bind happening. You're not getting much benefits from opening your shoulders, so keep lean back, please, and keep turning your chest up toward the sky. Stay, one more breath. Keep your back knee straighter. Great job. Let's gazing down together. Lower your hands down to the leg, front leg. Turn your back heel up. Step back to downward facing dog. Great job. Walk it out to just relaxing your hips again. Resetting your body. From downward facing dog, let's ripple forward to plank position. Option 2, knees down or keep your knees up. chaturanga dandasana. Pressing your feet down, taking gentle back bend cobra. Or if you have more flexibility and strength to take it further, upper facing dog. Exhale. We meet it. Downward facing dog. Well done. Big full breath in. Side it out. Shall we continue on the left side? Left leg goes up toward to the sky. Remember, the bottom leg is the key to reaching the left leg up. Exhale, knee to your chest. Step your left foot all the way forward. Set your back knee down again. Energetically pressing your back foot instead of just hovering down on top of the mat. Root to rise. Come up, low lunge, Anjani Asana. Let's catch your right arm, lifting up high. As you sink your hips, make sure core is engaged so you're not overstretching your hip flexor. Wait for inhale. Exhale, keep pressing through your front foot and lower your torso slightly down toward to the left side. Stay breathe. Very nice. Coming back to the center. Release both hands. Slight back bend. Look up to the sky. Exhale. Lower your hands down. Half split. Ardha Hanumanasana. Very good. Let's repeating twice more. Inhale. Bend your front knee. Feel your right hip flexor connecting to your chest stretch. Exhale. Hips back. Feel your left hamstrings connecting down to your calf muscle and all the way to your glute and all the way to your head. One last round. Inhale, rebend. Exhale, hips back and hold. Keep your hips and shoulders square, please, and relaxing your body down closer and closer toward the leg. Let's open your arms out a little bit wider and relaxing your head and neck. Inhale. Swing your right hand over to the left leg. Cross over to your left leg and drop your head and neck in between your arms. Shoulders relaxed. Feeling the connection through your right side of your torso. Stay breathe. Very nice. Bring your right hand back to the center. Let's rebend your front knee deeply. Tuck your back toes, lifting up to your back knee, turning both feet parallel toward to the other side and walking toward to the middle of your mat. Check again, your feet are parallel. Halfway flat back. Inhale, thighs lifted. Bring your hands on your hips and slowly come up. Bring your legs a little bit closer if you are wide open, arms out to T-shape. Keep your spine long and let's turning your front foot open. Pivot deeply into your hips. Lower your bottom hand down, upper hand reaching up to the sky. Trikonasana A. Stay for 2 breaths. Very nice. Bring your upper hand on top of your hip, gazing down to the bottom leg. Bend your front knee in line with your ankle and bring your front hand goes to the inside of your leg. You can stay on your fingertips or plant the palm down. Heel toe, walk your back leg a little bit further so you're feeling your hips stretch, back knee straighter, and begin to turn your belly, chest, and gazing toward to the sky. If this feels pretty good, take it to the next level, please. Right arm goes up high first. And turn your shoulder inward to make your way to half bind. Keep turning your chest up. If you have more space, your lower arm goes underneath your thigh. And hook your fingers into full bind. Checking your back knee straight, please. And your back foot pressing firmly down to the mat. Stay here for 3. Keep lean back, belly, chest, and gazing up to the sky. 2. Almost there. Be patient. 1 more. Great job. If you're in your bind, slowly release. Together, gazing down, lower your hands down to the front leg. Turn your back heel up. Step back to downward facing dog. Well done. Shifting your way forward to plank position. Lower your knees down. Chaturanga Dandasana. Let's press in your feet and just relaxing your hips and lower back first. From here, extending arms straight forward, legs straight back. Very good. Begin to bend your right knee deeply. Swing your right hand to catch your foot. Bring your heel a little bit close toward your glute. Next step, take your tailbone slightly down to feel the connection through your right quadricep. Stay, 2 breaths, pressing your forehead down to the mat. One more. Very good. Carefully release your right foot down, right arm straight forward. Switch to the other side, left knee bend. Swing your left hand to catch your foot. Gently pull your heel to your glute. Slightly tuck your tailbone down. Stay, breathe. Well done. Slowly release your foot down, please. Arms and legs extend as much as you could. And bring your palms by your ribs. Tuck your toes, pressing up. We meet at child pose. Just like how we started. Stay here one more breath. We're almost done. Shifting forward back to table. Extending right leg straight back. Swing it over to the right side. Let's plant the right foot down. Inhalation to cow. Exhalation to cat. One more. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. Beautiful. Coming back to neutral spine and swing your right leg all the way forward toward to the edge of your mat. Bend your front knee deep, sink your hips low, please, and stay down deeply into your hip flexibility and your inner thigh stretch, quadricep stretch into lizard pose. You're more than welcome to stay up high here. If you have more space, bend your back knee deeply, swing your right hand over your head to catch your foot. Without piking your hips up, lower your hips, belly in. And if you have more space, pull your heel a little bit closer toward your glute. If you have more space, lower your left forearm down. Stay, 3 breaths. Doing so good. Slowly releasing your back foot down if you're holding. And together, heel toe, bring your front foot toward to the middle line. Tuck your back toes, lifting up to your back knee. And we make our way to side lunge, Skandasana. If your front foot is arching forward like this, I need you to lifting up to your hips up to push your front inner thigh toward to the pinky side of your foot. But if you have more space, you may come down, keep turning your inner thigh open, and maybe you can have your balance, prayer hands at your heart. If you're here and feeling still okay, you can hook your right shoulder a little bit close to your knee and opening up your arms out to T-shape, look up toward to the upper shoulder. Stay here for one more breath. Great job. Let's gazing down. Lower both hands down. Spin your body toward to the front of your mat. Drop the back knee, pressing your back foot. Swing your right leg back into child pose. Send your hips further back toward to your heels, arms straight forward. Let's reset. Inhale. Circle your body toward to the right side and swing your hips down low toward to the left and back into child pose. Same direction once more. Swing your hips down toward to the right, left, and back into child pose. Let's switch other side. Very good. Come forward back to table. Moving on to the other side. Left leg straight back. Swing over to the left. Plant the foot down. Keep your left knee straighter, please. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. One more. Inhale. Exhale to cat. Great job. Come back to neutral spine and bring your left leg all the way to the edge of your mat. Let's bend the front knee deep as you lower your hips down. Fingertips in line with your left toes. Lifting up to your chest, gazing forward. Such a deep hip stretch. So I need you to be really patient with your body. Respecting where your body is at today is also another way to gain flexibility, acceptance. If you have more space here, bend your back knee, please. Extending left ankles over your head to catch your foot. Notice if you can comfortably breathe. If you have more space, bring your heel closer to your glute. You got more space, lower your right forearm down. You can relaxing your head and neck heavy down. One more breath. Almost there. Very nice. Slowly releasing your back foot down if you're holding it. Pressing up to your palms. Let's tuck your back toes. Lifting up to your back knee. Heel toe, bring your front foot toward to the middle. Pivot your back foot down. And sink your hips all the way as far as you could into Skandasana, side lunge. Of course, you can stay up high here. So much more beneficial for you to gain flexibility and opening up to your front inner thigh like this. But if you have more space, lower down, please. From here, if you have more space, hook your shoulder a little bit close toward your inner thighs to lean toward to the front leg. And open your arms out as much as you could. And look up toward to the upper fingertips. Stay 2 breaths. Make sure your front foot is not collapsing onto the arch. Pressing through the edge of your foot. Beautiful. Let's gazing down. Turn your body toward to the front leg. Back heel up, step back. Last. Downward facing dog. Beautiful. Ripple forward to plank position. Lower all the way down to the floor. Arms straight forward, legs straight back. Lengthen as long as you could, please. Great job. Turn your body onto your back. We're almost done. Arms back up again, legs straight down. Pull your knees toward to your chest. Hold onto your shins and pressing your thighs on top of your belly. Flexing your hip flexor is also part of the flexibility into your hips. And mobility, key. Increasing more mobility into your hips. So flexing as deep as you could as you're pressing your tailbone down. Go ahead, circle your hips one direction. Other direction. Lower your feet down, arms out to T shape. Twisting your legs side to side. Let's roll onto the right side and make your way to seated, please. Well done. As you sit up tall, taking gentle neck roll one side and to the other direction. Arms out to T-shape. Either you can open your eyes and feel your arms coming toward to the center gravity. If you could just feel it with eyes closed, close your eyes and begin to bring your prayer hands coming toward to the center gravity. Join your palms together at your heart center. Now together closing our eyes fully, chin slightly tucked down. Observing this beautiful sensation you created in your body, mind, and energy. Ending our practice with one chant of Om together. Sit up a little bit taller. Inhale. Om. Thank you so much for your practice and joining today's class. Have a wonderful and peaceful rest of your day. Namaste.